Last year, I made a desk setup accessories video that I wasn't really expecting too much of in the way of performance, but it turns out there's a lot of people who, like me, love finding cool accessories that elevate their desk setups. Like, take this super inexpensive tabletop flip calendar. I mean, not only does it look super sleek on this desk setup, but in a world of things becoming more and more digital focused, having something a little more tactile and old school like this is actually really satisfying. And I mean, just take a listen to these super satisfying sounds when I change the date. And speaking of super satisfying, for the longest time, I was using Lofree's Flow mechanical keyboard as my go-to keyboard of choice, and nothing has really ever come close to it in terms of offering the sort of typing experience that I enjoy. But then a few months back, Lofree sent me their Flow 2 keyboard, and let me tell you, I was not ready for how nice an upgrade this was. I went with their Void linear switches, and oh my goodness, they are amazing. Here, have a listen. But then the keyboard also makes two other very noticeable hardware improvements over the previous model. One, it now has this touch sensitive bar on the side here, which you can set up to either adjust your computer's volume or screen brightness. Brilliant. And then second, and even bigger of an upgrade for me personally, is that it now comes with a 2.4 gigahertz USB receiver, which is just so much more stable and reliable than using Bluetooth. Oh, and for anyone wondering where on earth I got these various custom keycaps from, well, I actually took them from my older Newfie Air 96 V2 mechanical keyboard that was just sitting doing nothing in storage, and I love these little accent colors, so they got the call up. Obviously, I don't recommend buying an entire keyboard just for the keycaps, but Newfie does sell a very similar set of keycaps called Coast Dawn on their website for about $25, so I'll link them down below in case you're interested. And while we're talking about keyboards, an absolute no-brainer accessory is this 22-in-1 cleaning kit. Now, it actually doubles as a wrist rest, but even if you don't use it for that purpose, the real magic comes when you take the lid off, because inside you get a bucket load of handy little accessories for cleaning not just your keyboard, but really any bit of tech that you might have in and around your office. So you've got tools for cleaning your earphones or any USB-C ports. There's your accessories for removing keycaps and cleaning your keyboard. It also includes these little pop-out brackets that you can sit your phone in, although this only works horizontally and not vertically, but it even comes with this little cleaning cloth and spray bottle. That said, the spray bottle does not come pre-filled, so that's where the next accessory comes in. So this is a cleaning kit from Whoosh, and guys, I've tried a bucket load of these sorts of cleaning solutions over the years, and despite its high price tag, I always come back to Whoosh as my go-to option. They've somehow got the perfect balance of being a product that actually cleans your screens, but it's also non-toxic, meaning it's not going to inadvertently damage them. It's one of those products that you buy once a year and then you just use as necessary, and again, the price might seem a little high for what it is, but it's well worth it in my opinion. All right, moving on from there, and next up we've got this mini keyboard accessory that I picked up last year, and every time it's been featured in the background of my B-roll shots or in a thumbnail, I've had several people commenting asking me what on earth it is. And so I'm including it in this video for those people. Basically, it's this pretty inexpensive mini mechanical keyboard that features only 19 keys, along with a volume knob, some programmable buttons, a joystick, and a scroll wheel, and it's designed to be an add-on to your existing keyboard and mouse setup. Essentially, you can download a bit of software that gives you a few customization controls, including what I use it for, setting up keyboard shortcuts. So for example, if you're always using a specific keyboard shortcut to open something like the Lumetri color window within Premiere Pro like I do, then you can just set up a single press of any of these mini keyboard keys to activate that shortcut instead. I will say I haven't found much success with using the macro functionality, and the software is a little hard to get your head around, but for standard keyboard shortcuts, as well as just having the benefit of a tactile jog wheel and joystick, it's pretty dang nifty. And something else that's pretty nifty, which is also incredibly beneficial for efficiency reasons too, is this Pomodoro timer called the TK3. And I'll confess, I may have gotten lured in by one of the thousands of ads for these that I saw on Instagram, but after picking one up, honestly, it's pretty much exactly what I was hoping for. I mean, like a bunch of the accessories on this list, it looks downright cool as a prop just sitting there in and of itself, and it also acts as a digital clock too, which is nice. But then check this out, anytime you want to set yourself a dedicated amount of time to get something done, whether that be work or maybe meditation or maybe even just a break from work, you just flip the timer to any of the preset times and that'll instantly activate a timer. And that's basically it. The base itself with these funky little keys is essentially a glorified fidget toy, although it does provide pass-through charging to the timer, so that's pretty nice. Now, an accessory that I've been using for literally over 4 years now is this Carpio wrist rest from Delta Hub. And when I was putting together this video, I was like, you know who would make a perfect sponsor for this video? Delta Hub. So I actually reached out to them and asked if they'd be interested in sponsoring this video, which they were. And there is not a single day in the office where I'm not using this wrist rest. The concept is brilliantly simple in that it just sits behind your mouse and therefore raises your wrist by about 1 centimeter. And this is all that's needed to help reduce the risk of long-term wrist injuries. Put it this way, before I started using this thing, my wrist would start aching during long editing sessions, but in the 4 years that I've been using it, it's never ached once. But here's the thing, even if you get one and decide that you don't like it, Delta Hub also offers a 60-day money-back guarantee. They also sent over this brilliant magnetic mount system, which has been a game changer for me because you just place one side on your drive, then the other on your laptop, and boom, you've now got a really elegant spot to store your SSD, which is not only much cleaner than just leaving it dangling, but it also keeps it secure, preventing any accidental unplugs. They also have a bunch of other fantastic desk accessory style products available. Plus, you can score a 15% discount on every product on their site by using my code SAM15. Check them out using the first link below. All right, let's move into some organizational based accessories now. And I actually wanted to start by showing off these organizer trays that I picked up about 6 months ago. You see, my main editing desk comes from a company called OmniDesk, and it came with this lovely little drawer add-on too, but because it's so shallow, I was never able to find any sort of trays that fit into it to keep things organized. But after a bunch of research, I did finally end up stumbling upon this kit. It's designed to be uniquely shallow, so it fits perfectly, but then aside from the different colors, which I really dig, the biggest thing that I love about it is that it's not one single unit. So it offers way more flexibility in terms of fitting into a variety of different drawer shapes. Anyhow, even if you don't have a shallow drawer like me, they're still really handy for cleaning up otherwise cluttered drawers. Then we've got this magnetic phone holder by a brand called Cloud Valley, and I've been meaning to add one of these to my setup for a very long time, and this is the one that I landed on. It comes in 3 different colors, but I went with silver to match my monitor, but then you essentially just attach it to the rear of your monitor or your laptop using the included adhesive tape, and that's it. When you then want a spot to put your phone while you're working, you just unfold it and attach your phone using the magnets. And obviously, this works best with MagSafe or Qi to enable devices, but it does come with a metal ring for non-MagSafe phones, which is how I'm using it with my S25 Ultra. But then when you're done, you just take off your phone and it folds up and away, keeping your setup clear of unnecessary clutter. And that's what I love about this particular accessory. Sure, you could buy any sort of stand like this one here, which does have its benefits, no doubt. But again, if you're looking for the cleanest option, well then getting things up and off the actual table surface is so crucial. And speaking of keeping things off the table, another accessory worth trying out are these Lamicall cable clips. Like on my main editing desk setup, I actually have this in-desk power solution. And whilst it's a rock solid option and I still recommend it, there's no denying that it does oftentimes leave the desk feeling a little cluttered. And so I've just recently started routing my charging cables through these little cable clips instead. And boy, does it clean things up immensely. The only thing to keep in mind is that you'll need to be somewhat strategic with how you route your cables, otherwise you can be left with too much excess cable underneath your table, but with a little bit of planning and careful routing, the end result is so nice. But if you're like me and you still want to make use of an in-desk power solution from time to time, then I highly recommend switching out that clunky, huge power brick for a much more sleek and compact one like this 100-watt charger from a brand called Novu. Again, it's a fraction of the size compared to the one that I used to use that came with my MacBook Pro, but it actually has even more output, so it has no problem charging my MacBook Pro. And as far as charge bricks go, this is by far the most compact 100-watt version that I could find. There are obviously smaller bricks available, but they're not that much smaller, plus they also don't offer as much wattage output as a result. So again, this one by Novu seems to be the way to go, at least for the time being. Then the last time that I made a desk setup accessory style video like this one, I showed off these fantastic retractable USB cables. But then just recently, I was needing to use my headphones for some editing at my desk setup. And as I was untangling my headphone cord, I was like, wait, why don't I have a retractable headphone cable too? So I immediately went to Amazon and found a bunch of different options and eventually landed on this one by Verbatim, and it's been working perfectly. I mean, it's just so much cleaner than trying to store a coiled cable. So if you're someone who likes using headphones plugged in from time to time, then this is a proper no-brainer accessory. And then last but absolutely not least, this final product is a little more on the premium side, but here's the thing. If you're in the market for either a new SSD or a USB hub, well, why not have both? Because this is the Disk Pro from Sharge, and let me tell you this, it absolutely rocks. For one, like all of Sharge's products, it has a super sleek, transparent-based design, which I'm a huge fan of. Two, as I said, it is an SSD, but it also comes with its own little built-in USB-C cable, which is so handy if you're someone who often forgets to pack your cables. But then three, and this is my favorite part, once you plug it in, yes, it is an SSD, but it also then transforms into an actively cooled USB hub. I kid you not. I mean, that little slot where the cable tucks into, well, you can now plug another USB-C cable into that, and the drive will output up to 80 watts of charging to whatever device you like. Then there's another 2 USB-A ports. So for example, I've plugged in the USB dongles for both my mouse and my keyboard, and now that frees up 2 other USB slots on my actual computer. It's also got an HDMI port in case you want to use it to connect to an external monitor or TV. And if that wasn't enough, it's literally got a fan built into it to ensure that it stays cool. Oh, and it also has MagSafe functionality built in, meaning you can attach it to MagSafe devices if you like, for when you want to capture high quality footage straight to the drive. And did I mention that it also has a data protection control switch? So in the event that you're storing hypercritical footage onto it that you never want to delete, well, you can just flick this toggle and the SSD component will switch into an idle mode, meaning it can't be accessed on a computer. Like, yes, this thing is expensive, but far out for the level of features that it offers you, I think it's actually money very well spent. But there you have it. Those are the accessories that I reckon seriously level up just about any desk setup. If you enjoyed the video, then a sub would be hugely appreciated. But that's it. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will catch you later.